This is Abraham. Abraham was very rich. He had lots of sheep and cattle and gold and silver. He was in charge of many servants, and he had lots of camels. This is Lot. Abraham is Lot's uncle. Lot was also very rich. He had lots of sheep and cattle and gold and silver. He was in charge of many servants, and he also had lots of camels. Abraham and Lot lived in the same place. At first, there was enough room for all of the animals, but soon there was a problem. Abraham's flocks grew larger and larger, and Lot's flocks grew larger and larger too. There were too many animals, and there wasn't enough room for all of them. Lot's servants tried to make room for Lot's animals. But Abraham's servants tried to make room for Abraham's animals. The servants of Abraham and the servants of Lot started to argue all the time. They both wanted the land for their own flocks. Abraham thought about this problem for a while. He came up with a solution. And he went with Lot to a place where they could talk. Abraham said, "Let's not have any contention between us. It's time for us to go our separate ways, so we can each have our own land." They looked around to see where they could go. They looked to the east, and that land was beautiful. It had lots of water and plants, and it was a good place for their animals to live. Then they looked to the west. That land wasn't very good for animals. It didn't have very many plants, and the land was very dry. Both of them wanted to have the good land. But before an argument started, Abraham did a very nice thing. He said, "You can choose first. If you go to the right, I will go to the left. And if you go to the left, I will go to the right." Lot looked at the good land, and he saw that it was well watered and had lots of plants. Lot chose the good land. Abraham said okay, and they both journeyed their separate ways. Lot traveled east, and Abraham traveled the other way. Abraham could have argued with Lot so that he could get the best land, but instead, Abraham showed love for his nephew. He let his nephew choose first, and he didn't complain when Lot chose the better land. And Abram said unto Lot, "Let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and between my herdmen and thy herdmen, for we be brethren.
Did you know we create lesson plans and activity pages to go with our videos every week? They're made by a professional teacher just for kids.
Tell your teacher.
Tell your mom.
They're on our website,
LatternDayKids.com.